people. Well, Kendra Scott has released 2 weeks later after her first big fall one release, a couple other pieces. We have some colorful hoops, we have all metal pieces, and I'm really excited to talk to you about it. And so let's go ahead and dive into my opinion. Okay, so I'm really excited. This was like an impromptu type of not only video, but release. There wasn't a lot of hype about it, and it was kind of subdued and quiet, but then it was kind of actually exciting for me when I got this stuff. As you can see, I'm in my closet. Not only is this my happy spot, but everywhere else in my house has been hijacked by the kids for virtual learning. So I literally have nowhere to hide for 1, sanity, 2, to do my work, and 3, if I want to do a video. So we're just going to do it in my favorite spot with all my beautiful Kendras in the back. I would like to say that that's everything I have, but it's not. It's a real addiction. Like, I literally probably will have to go to Kendra Scott Anonymous eventually in probably about 50 years because I'm too knee deep right now. I'm not going to admit that I have an addiction. We're going to wait on that. There's no self-admission here. Anyways, so without further ado, let's get into this quickie but goodie video on the new pieces. Here I have 2 of the necklaces that were released, but I don't want to start with them yet. I want to start out with some more exciting stuff first, okay? So let's dive right into that. So I want to start off with the hoops because I'm already kind of feeling sporty spice today, so I kind of wanted to jump right into the colorfulness that we got on this release, this impromptu kind of release. And it's these sunny hoops, and that's S-O-N-N-I-E hoops. And this is green onyx, and this is deep blush quartz, and it is sterling silver setting though. And there was 4 colors that you could choose from, and I have, first it's these 2 colors I have in my ears as we speak. They are featherweight, they're really light, they're kind of cute, but what it is, and when you look up, and I don't know if you can see it, whoops, technical difficulties here. See it real up there, up close and personal. Do you see where it seems like it's a hollow tube with a whole bunch of like stones just packed in it? Like you would see back when you were a little girl, you would have those like plastic bracelets and it would have like all these beads in it back in the 80s. That's what this reminds me of. I'm kind of like hemming and hawing if I like it, because I do like how it's like a pop of color. You know me, I like color. I like a good statement piece and sometimes a mild statement piece for the ear. This could be both. You could jazz it up or jazz it down. But I'm kind of up on the air on how I really feel for the price point, for it being Kendra Scott. I kind of feel like it's equivalent to what you would see at Claire's on a cheaper end, because it's like a, I'm not saying it is, but it appears to be like a hollow clear tube with chips, colorful chips put in it, if that makes sense. I do think that this is a piece you're going to have to see in person. Now, these were retailing for $68 without tax, without a discount. So if you did get 20% off, that's around like $13 off. It brings it down to like, what, $53 without tax, somewhere around there. I'm not so sure if I would be so keen to purchase it at that point. I think honestly, for me, I know it says it's sterling silver and they kind of highlight on that, but if you look at it, the only thing that's really sterling silver on the whole earring is the point at the bottom and then your post point at the top, along with, I believe, the backing is as well. So you really have minimal sterling silver with chipped glass inside. Now, it doesn't look like it's affixed, so I don't know if it's like been molded all on the interior with these chips, but I don't know. But here's the thing, this is what I wrestle with. They are super cute. I have them here, and I have my receipts as always, because I always want to make sure I give you guys facts and not wrong information. So this is the Moonstone, which I actually was kind of excited to see, because I was like, Moonstone, ooh, that's kind of like a little magical, right? And then we have it here in the blue, they're calling it turquoise magnesite. It doesn't remind me of anything about turquoise, to be honest with you. This one actually is a really good example. You can really see the chips in there. See? That's a good example of what I'm saying. So I have really a lot of mixed emotions on it. And let me go ahead and put on these other colors. They're super cute though. That's the thing. I kind of dig it. But then I also don't dig the price point. And then also, I'm not so sure it's indicative of what we're wanting to see from Kendra. But, you know, sometimes brands do get stuck on one thing and then they're just known for it. I do believe that Kendra is trying to cover all bases and think out of the box and kind of be forward. So that's where I think this is from. The thought of forward. Going forward and pushing the envelope on designs with stones, etc. But they're lightweight, they're fun and funky, very 80s reminiscent. That's why I had to do the hair up, the updo, the half do. So again, it's a wobbler for me. I am not sure I'm going to keep it. You know, sometimes, and I am guilty of this, but you always will get the honest, transparent opinion and facts from me. I will return these, and then I always get like a feeling that it's not going to be a big sellout. So I'll wait for those crazy sales, especially what they've been having lately, where it's like 40% off, or you buy one and get one like dirt cheap. This is probably going to be in one of those sales, and that's my gut feeling. So I may return these and then try to snag them up for like $20 or $30. Me, $20, $30 for these earrings? Heck yeah. Buy them, in my stash it goes. Because it is funky fresh. I like it. Funky fresh is something that I would wear for summer. Now, I was a little confused that they would bring this out at fall. I kind of feel like it was a summer intention, but because of the state of our nation and things that happen, I kind of feel like the release got pushed off, and then they're like, holy crap, we got to get it out. We got to get it out now before we get too further into fall and winter. So I kind of feel like this is remnant from our summer, because it's very colorful and like something that would be in summer. So that is my thought on these, but they are cute. So my recommendation is go see for yourself and decide for yourself. For me, I'm returning these, and I will keep an eye out for them if they got cheaper. I just can't keep them at the price point. It just doesn't jive with my gut. Okay, so let's go into the all metal pieces. Yes, she did an all metal piece collection that I was really not up for when I saw it on the store. So let's see what I think of them now. Okay, so I am back with the Miles statement earring, and this, she had two. So there's a larger one and then there's a smaller one. So I'm wearing the larger one right now. And one is in bright sterling silver, the other is gold, and they're equivalent, I would say, to the weight of an L. So they do have a little weight to them. I don't mind that. I do like a heavier earring, as you know. The weird thing, okay, so one, I do want to say that Kendra's Warehouse on my package this go around upped their packing game. I mean, every piece was in bubble wrap, in a dust bag, in a Kendra Scott box. Then in the box itself, not only did we have tissue, but they also put a layer of like that thicker bubble wrap, packaging wrap, to really ensure it didn't bounce around and we would have damage. So that was beautiful. I'm really thankful that they're hearing us on that. Hopefully that will stick through the new stone kind of stuff. It was kind of silly for me to see it though with metal, but you know, I am so thankful that they're up in their game. And let's hope this is a new routine for them, because I know that there's a lot of us that have had a lot of problems with transit and receiving broken items. So kudos, I want to give shout out for that. However, it was a little weird because all my gold Miles earrings came on earring cards, but all my silver Miles earrings came loose. They weren't even on an earring card. Luckily, I do have some extra earring cards, so I was able to manipulate so I can make the video, but if I choose to send it back, it's going to go as how I received it. So let's dive into these big statement ones. Again, with the hoops, I'm a little conflicted because I do like them. It looks like a doodler. It looks like my kid doodled something on a 3D printer and it printed out this. So I kind of feel like it is a doodle design. It's new and funky. I do get in those like kind of new and funky alternative moods, and I'll wear kind of the attire to fit that mood. So maybe this is an accessory that I would allow to wear with it. Again, mixed emotions. Here you can see them on the earring card. I have them side by side. I don't know that there is such a difference between the bright silver versus regular silver. I can't tell a difference. So I don't know if that's really significant for me per se when it comes to my decision. You can see that it has like a different design. Like this one is a little bit more of a different doodler than this. And maybe all the pieces have a little different doodle design. I don't know how else to explain it, so sorry for that. They were $88 with a discount. You can get that down to like $60. You know, as always, I'm trying these pieces on and looking at them for the first time with you guys and making my decisions. I'm up in the air. I think I'm going to have to leave these on a bit and trying to feel how I like them. I don't think they're that bad though. And like I said, they're kind of funky and alternative. And I think I could dig it for that reason. I don't like my hair back like this. Sorry guys, but I have to do it for the earrings. So these are up in the air. I think the price point though is okay. And I know you're going to be like, what? You know, you complained about the Sunny hoops, but you're okay with these. You have to understand, the Sunny hoops are lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy in material. It doesn't look like heavy in material. Where these have significant weight and is significant in material. So in my crazy mixed up mommy brain of mine, I can equate and find the value there for the price point that it's at. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense to you, it's okay because it makes sense to me. So again, these are a waffle. I'm waffled on it. A waffler for me. And you're probably going to have to try it out for yourself. I am sorry I'm indecisive on these two earrings thus far, but it's just my honest opinion. I don't want to push something if I'm not wholeheartedly backing it. Just not who I am. So, and maybe I'll pop in on another video with them on, and then you'll know I've made my decision. So, okay, we have a couple more pieces. Let's try the smaller ones though on and see how those equate to these ones. Be right back. So I'm back with the Miles drop earring in gold and bright silver. And I can tell you I've already made my decision. And it's going to be a no. I don't like how, and I don't know if it's the way God made my ears or if it's the design itself. But see, it kind of like fans, like feathers out a little bit. And then the bottom doesn't hang right. It's just the way the earring is designed. Oops, technical difficulties again. But here they are on the earring card. It's in the bright silver. It's in the gold. They're beautiful. They are feather weight earrings, so they're not as heavier as the statement piece. There's a $20 difference between the two. So This is a little heavier, the statement one. And then this is lighter. So if you are one that can't do the heavier weight earrings, but you want to get in on the new release, I'd recommend the drop. For me, I'm going to pass. But again, these are 68. And they're lovely pieces though. Anything is lovely. Don't get me wrong. It's just really nitpicking things, and also it's my personal preferences. So everybody's body's designed differently, everybody's earlobes are designed differently, and everybody's tastes are differently. This is just my opinion and my perception of the piece, and take it with how you want. But I will be sending these back. Again, I'm kind of up in the air on these statement ones, and kind of the pendulum is swinging toward the yay for me. So let's get into the other final few pieces we have. Okay, so there was a couple of necklaces on this collection as well, and I'm going to start off with the Miles collar in the bright silver. This was $118. It's got some weight to it, actually. It feels more like a dangerous weapon than a necklace. And let's put it on. I did for myself have to kind of adjust this a little bit, but it is one that you can stretch or accommodate to a smaller neck or a bigger neck. The only thing is wearing it is extremely uncomfortable. This point, no matter how I have flipped it, because I did try it on when I first got it, because it's a beast, man. It's not even, it's a beast of a collar necklace. And this thing gets right into your neck where your, like, I guess your esophagus is. It like hits you, and it's like it almost like makes me kind of gag. So this is a heavy, absolutely never again will I put this on. This is no. This isn't even try to make it work. And honestly, I don't even know if you have a petite neck, if this is going to even be a workable collar. It is 100%, in my opinion, a design flaw. This should have never been designed on the interior. If anything, the bubble should have been on the exterior. It is a very uncomfortable wear. The only people that are going to wear it are the models that wore it to make, to take a picture for the website. And I'm pretty sure the models were happy to get it off. It's heavy. It's uncomfortable. It's like physically painful. And I don't like to say negative things. Don't get me wrong. I'm not in this world to say negative things, to tear a person down, to tear a product down. But when I mean it, and that's how significant I mean it. It's a 100% a design flaw that I think you're going to see this on clearance. They're not going to sell a lot of them. If they did sell, it's going to be a returned item. It's very super duper uncomfortable. But again, this is just one piece out of the whole collection. And so far, this is the one piece that don't come for me, don't hate me. And if Kendra Scott's watching, I'm sorry, but this is trash. I said it. So let's get off to some more positive notes. Off to the next necklace. So I am back with the Miles Y necklace, and it takes a special Y necklace to get me all excited. And most of the time what I found is the Y necklaces have like a flimsy chain and then a cute design, and I haven't been really enthusiastic about it. This is $98, and it's actually got some weight to it. It actually feels pretty solid. It doesn't feel flimsy whatsoever. I actually like how it lays. It comes back here. And I like the center, the centerpiece where it comes together. It actually is a really cool design. I think there's no wrong way to wear it. It's an illusion. It looks like it ropes right through. It does not. It's actually a really nice solid piece. Now I did get it in the gold. I didn't get in the silver. I just wanted to try it with the gold. I dig it. And I think if you're a white necklace type of a person, go for it. I think this was more of a success than that collar necklace was. and definitely something I would keep in my arsenal. I don't really have a lot of wide necklaces, so that speaks volumes. This means that it was, in my opinion, to Kirsten's standards. I have no standards, let's just be honest. I really don't. But yes, it's a definitely go-getter type of a thing. So far, so I like this necklace. The color, the statement earrings, possibly. And then the drop earrings are, you know, for somebody who likes that. But the collection didn't end at the necklaces nor the earrings. We have 2 other sets to still go for. So let's go check those out. Yes, it is a cuff. And I am in love. As you guys have known, I have not been able to really enjoy the cuffs that much. And here's the close-up view of it in gold. And then I'm wearing the bright silver. We can get the tag out of the way. It is a very comfortable cuff. I actually wore it while I did my makeup because I was excited to try it out. Because if you noticed when you went shopping and you clicked on this beauty, you got to choose what size. They had 2 sizes for cuffs. So Kendra's listening. She's listening. You can pick like a small, medium, and a medium large, which was godsend. I am so excited. I have literally not been able to enjoy the different cuffs and bracelets because they don't fit right. Usually they fit a little on the tighter side. So even if I tried to manipulate it to get it on, it still was very uncomfortable and not flattering to me. These are stunning beauties. I am just over the moon thrilled that I can enjoy these cuffs. And guess what? These are the cuffs that you want in every color. If she had gunmetal, I would have gotten it. If it came in vintage gold, I would have gotten it. If it came in a brushed nickel, I would have gotten it. This cuff, all metal cuff, is a must have in your collection. It is stunning. It is comfortable. It does have some weight to it, so it's not like a light featherweight, but it is not a nuisance of a weight, if that makes sense. I was getting ready to do the video, unwrapping things, and the first thing I unwrapped was this cuff, this bright silver cuff. And I put it on, and I was singing to the godly heavens above. I was so happy. I was unwrapping the rest of the packages. I was putting my makeup on. The whole time was super duper comfortable. It just fits right. It's smooth. It's not too heavy. It's not too clingy. It's just so beautiful. The fact that I was able to get it in a size that I could wear. So needless to say, I think you guys all know my opinion about it. It is a super duper 5 golden heart and stars. Yes. This is a must-have. You would be silly not to get it. It was, and I just want to verify, it was $78. Howdy, $78 with a discount, because we all know we can get them 20% off. That is a price point. That is a piece. That is everything a girl like us and me would want. So, please, if anything, if you just ignore me for the most part and go, this girl's crazy and blah, 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 buy it. This is the must-have, especially if you're a cuff bracelet person. You have got to buy this. It is, oh, see, I don't even want to take it off. These are just, oh, they're complimentary, like what jewelry is supposed to be. It's supposed to be complimentary, accessorized. It's supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to work with your lifestyle, and this does. It works with anybody's lifestyle. Even if you had to do dishes in it, it will work with your lifestyle. Please get. And off to the final pieces, but I will not take these off because I've been dying to put them back on for you guys, and I want to leave them on. Actually, I'm leaving them. I'm doing Roman mixed metal look today with these because that's how much I love them. So let's get off to the final pieces. So yes, you see it. The final piece are rings, and these are the Miles band rings. This is in the bright silver. This is a size 8. And like I've said, I am a true 9. So the last few rings that I've tried have fit. And they fit easy to come off. So I think they are running a little bit on the larger scale. For some reason, I asked for a 8 because I know what size I have to try. And they did send me a 6 in the gold. Of course, it's not going to fit, but I can show you. It's cute. They're cute. I don't know if it's... For me, I stick to only a couple of rings, and I like fine jewelry on my fingers. And that's just who I am. But if you are a person that does like the statement rings and you like to change it up, I would get this. I would. It was only $68, and I know I say only. That is significant money, but it does have good weight to it. Again, this is the bright silver. This is the gold. It has some heaviness to it, and it's one that I would think that you would want to wear like middle finger, index. Heck, you might even get away with it on the thumb as a fun and funky thumb ring. It's got the doodler design to it. So I would say that this is a go for it. And most of the collection, I actually was kind of impressed. Going into it when I first saw it, I was not really thrilled. And I was like, okay, I got to buy it for my crew, my YouTube crew, and let everybody know my opinion about it. And so I wasn't really... I'm like, ooh, doodle. It's a doodle design. It's a noodle doodle. And so I bought it. I bought every piece. I bought it in different metals. This one actually was a little bit more affordable than our fall release, but we know how that went. The necklace, this collar necklace, was definitely something I knew. My gut said it's, even on the model, you could just tell the way it was hitting right here. It just looked weird, and it was like affixed up. It didn't seem right. So I had already had preconceived feelings about the collar. However, the cuff, the Y necklace, the statement earrings, even the rings, that all took me by surprise. And this is what I always say. You may have prejudgment on it, the way it looks on the model, or just the design and the materials overall. You might have a prejudgment on it. But try it out, because you may just be pleasantly surprised, like I have been so many times. There's pieces that I just know wholeheartedly, that's me. It's me. That's me. And then I get it and I try it on, and it's just a doozy, man. It does not work at all. But then that piece, I was like, ugh, let's just try it, I guess. Ends up being my favorite piece. So don't ever allow what it looks like online to be your final judgment call. Please get it in your hands. Please go to a store. Try it, feel it, see how it looks. Don't ever let a picture on a model be the judgment for your final decision. Overall, the collection was, you know, it was good. And like I said, I did like the Sunny hoop earrings. They're funky, they're 80s, but I do think they're overpriced. I think it's a clearance item that I would buy, for sure. But at full price, I would stay away. When it comes to this Miles Doodle collection, I am going to encourage you to try it out. There are pieces that I'm keeping, the cuff, and again, I'm going to keep the Y necklace, and then I'm up in air with the statement earrings, the big ones. I probably will keep maybe the bright silver. I do like the bright silver over the gold, so I'll probably keep that. But it was a really surprising collection that took me by surprise. I didn't expect it, and now I'm going to have to work extra hard and compensate for the money I just spent on the pieces I'm going to keep. That is the true struggle. The true struggle is not having the bank account to afford this obsession, and I know a lot of you are right there with me. So as always, I hope you guys are all safe and healthy and enjoying life and one another. And in a couple more weeks, we'll have fall too. So stay tuned. See you guys later. Bye.